your online success coach one. Your online success coach one. So I just want to welcome you. I haven't been on these calls in 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. You probably hear some echoing in the background. I'm actually walking through my brand new home in Florida, in Hunters Creek, Florida. I'm so super duper excited to kind of give you guys a glimpse. If you're on Facebook Live, you're going to get to see, if after this call you want to go on Facebook Live, I'm giving you a glimpse, guys, of my brand new home here in Hunters Creek, Florida. Yeah, I'm still decorating, still setting things up, but all in all, this is my daughter. She's laughing. And here's my kitchen, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful home. Guys, I moved my family out of, as you can see, I'm going to walk up the stairs, and I'm going to get to some content in a minute, but I just want y'all to see what God can do and what you can do when you decide to make a decision and build a business from home on the internet. So let me just kind of give you guys a glimpse of what my house looks like as I go up the stairs, right? I'm not going to go in all of my kids' rooms, but I literally moved my family out of a tight 3-bedroom house, right, with one bathroom, if you guys can relate. Look at this. I can actually look down from the balcony of my home. It's just so gorgeous, so beautiful. Like this is the home that I've always wanted to live in. And not only am I living in the home, this is one of my daughter's bedrooms. She has her own bathroom, right? She has her own bathroom. Got linen closet here. I have my office. Guys, let me be totally honest with you all. When I first started, and I'm still setting up my office, but when I first started my business from home, guess what? I was literally in my home. I was literally in my room. That was my office. This is another bedroom here. It's a master bathroom suite. My son has his own room. My daughters have their own room. My son always had his own room. So he was a boy. But my daughters always shared a room. Now they all have their own bathrooms, their own bedrooms. And it's just an amazing, I'm just blessed. I'm blessed. And I just want to share with you, the possibilities that you can achieve when you build your business on the internet. What was I saying? One of the things that I've always wanted to do was not just have, my dream home, but I wanted to have, one of the things I always wanted, which I never had growing up, or even when I was in, my co-op, I never had a master bedroom suite. I never had that. Now I have a walk-in closet, which I've always wanted, walk-in closet, right? I'll give you guys a tour. My own bathroom with my jacuzzi bathtub, right? It's like I'm on vacation, but this is where I live. It's like I'm on vacation, guys, but this is where I live. And I'm just so thankful that I'm able to do this, to afford something like this, to be able to move. And it's not an easy thing, to move. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a single mom now. I'm a single mom. I was married. Well, I still am legally married, but I'm no longer married anymore. So I'm single. I'm separate, and I did this all on my own. All on my own. Wait, that thing is coming out of my ear. All on my own. Hold on one second. So, this is what I want to impart on you. This is what I want to impart on you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're married, if you're single, if you're separated, if you're divorced. It doesn't matter, right? I have 3 kids with me, right? They start school this week. Actually, I have to go down to the school today because Florida schools starts. I'm putting on my sneakers, guys, because I'm going to go outside. I'm going to show you my atmosphere, something that I've always wanted. I'm going to show you. Let me show you where I live. I live in one of the best places. It's been ranked the 25th best place to live in America. The best place to live in America. Look at my house. Look at my house, guys. It's beautiful. If I could just show you. Let me just turn the camera around. Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn it around. And as you can see, the lake behind me. It's kind of foggy. Oh, wait a second. Let me see. I'm sorry, for you guys that are not on Facebook Live, you're going to want to go on Facebook Live afterwards and just take a look at, because I'm not saying any of this to brag, guys. I'm telling you this to show you what's possible, to show you this is my home. This is my home now. And like I said, I did this on my own with no help. And the only help that I had was my home business, because I believed in myself when I first started my business. I believed that I was going to move my kids out of New York. I believed that I was going to give them their own rooms. I believed that I was going to have my own master bedroom, my own master bathroom. I believed this. I believed it. So everything starts with belief, guys. And look behind me. I live right across the street from a lake. This is my lake. I live right across the street from a beautiful lake that is literally right across the street. As you saw, I just came out of my front door, and it's the lake. I used to have to go to my favorite park to run around the lake, to walk around the lake, to do my meditation and my prayer, because that's what I always love to do. So the one thing that I wanted to share with you on this call today, right? I said I'm going to share with you some principles that will help you in your home business. And one of the principles that I want to share with you is the principles of belief. The principles of belief that you have what it takes and that you deserve it. That you deserve all the goodness and all the abundance and all the prosperity in the world. You deserve it. But first you have to see yourself with it. I always saw myself living this kind of life. I always saw myself living like this. I always saw myself living in a happy, beautiful place. And I told some of you all this, you're probably on this live or on the call right now. Some of you are in some of my private groups, and I shared with you some of my intimate, details of why I moved. I moved because I was being separated. I had to separate from a toxic relationship. I had to separate from it. And it was my choice. It was my decision, right? I had to make a choice. Either I stay stuck and not live my purpose and my passion, or I continue on. I continue on and go with faith, knowing what I was put here to do. Some of you don't know what you're put here to do. Some of you are still trying to figure that out, and that's okay. But I've given you principles before, such as journaling, such as saying your affirmations, such as believing that you deserve it, such as writing down everything that you want and desire. I've given you these principles before, and I'm going to tell you it works. Just 3 years ago, guys, I was broke. I was in debt. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't even know sometimes if I was going to be able to feed my kids. Just 3 years ago. And now today, like I said, I live in look it up, Hunters Creek. One of the 25 of the most, the most best places to live in America. This is where I live now. And it's all because I made that step. It's all because I decided to do something that was different than most people. Most people stay stuck because they're afraid. They're afraid to move forward. They're afraid to be vulnerable. Guys, I'm not afraid to be vulnerable with you all. I'm not afraid to tell you what I've been through. But I'm going to tell you this. I tell you this to inspire you, to empower you, to encourage you, that it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't even matter where you are right now. I'm going to tell you, when I had to separate from my husband, I went to go stay with my sister, because I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. When you're done and you know what you want in life, then you can't allow people to continue to drag you down. And some of you would have never known that I was in a relationship like that. Why? Because I hold my head and I hold my ideals high. My ideals is that, one of my ideals is that I'm here to help others. That's an ideal that I hold dear. And I give from my heart. That's an ideal that will never be taken away from me, because that's who I am. And so I went and I stayed with my sister for 30 days. And I told her, I said, I shouldn't be here more than 30 days. No support, no anything, right? Nothing. I create my own economy, right? This is the things that I preach to you guys. Create your own economy. Claim your freedom. Now, I'm not saying, claim your freedom from your husband or your wife. But what I'm saying is this. Claim your freedom. Make sure that you are okay. Make sure that you have enough money that if something happened, you can move. I told my sister I will be here for 30 days. And everybody was like, wow, you moved already? All her friends and family, wow. I mean, her family, her friends and co-workers, wow, she moved already? Yes. Why? Because I believe that what God has for me, nobody can take away. And you have to believe that too. You have to believe that you are divinely guided. You have to believe that you're here for a purpose. You have to believe that everything that you want is just there for the asking, and it's there for the receiving. But a lot of times we ask, but we don't want to receive it. We don't think we deserve it. And even when I went into this house, I was like, oh my gosh. And you know, I moved here from New York, so I didn't really see the house. I told my sister to come by because she lived in Kissimmee. And I said, please, can you go by there and take some pictures and send it to me? And she was like, D, because she saw a lot of houses and a few of them looked great. You know, a few of them looked beautiful, right? But she said, D, this is it. This is the one. She's like, I know you're going to love it. I said, why do you think I'm going to love it? She said, there's a lake, there's this, people jogging. And she knows what I'm into, right? She knows that I'm into jogging. She knows that I am, you know, into my health. She knows that I love, you know, beautiful places. She knows that. So when she found a place for me, and I told my realtor, when my realtor found it, and she looked at it, and I said, all right, that's the one. I trusted my sister. So on this journey, guys, on this journey of entrepreneurship, you know, I had already knew that I was going to move down to Florida, didn't know where it was going to be, didn't know anything about Florida, didn't know anything about it. But I'm just telling you guys, whatever you believe is possible, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So start thinking that you can. Start knowing that you deserve it. I walked into this house and I literally felt like I stepped into a mansion. And I was like, this is it. This is what this is how I'm meant to live. This is how I'm meant to live. Leaving everything behind. I left a lot of stuff behind, guys. I left a lot of stuff behind. One of the things I left behind was my whiteboard. It's like, man, I left my whiteboard because I love to do my whiteboard trainings, but I'll get a whiteboard. Because I do my trainings for those who are ready to move forward in their life and in their business. That's what I've been called to do. That's what I know I'm here to do. And I won't stop, ever, ever. All right, I maybe took a 2-week hiatus because I had a lot going on. I had to move and all this stuff, but I will never stop. I'm back bigger, better than ever, more empowered, more, you know, just feeling more free. Why? Because that's life. And life is what you make it. Life is what you desire. So if you're putting out negativity, you're going to get back negativity. You're putting out, you know, goodness, you're going to get back goodness. If you're really investing in yourself and in your studies and you want to learn how to do this business, I couldn't do it, guys, if I was still stuck at my job making $1,400 a month. That's what I was bringing home, $1,400 a month in my job. 3 years ago, I started this little thing called an online business. People laughed at me. They laughed. You know, what are you doing? What are you doing? You have a good job. What are you doing? I said, you know what I'm doing? I'm going to create my own economy. I'm going to be free. I'm going to work from home. I'm going to make my own hours. That's what I'm doing. And 3 years later, those same people that laughed are saying, wow. You know, and it doesn't take long, guys. It took me 3 years. It could have been sooner. It's just a lot of that time, you know, I was still trying to figure things out, especially for the first 6 months or so. So it was a lot to figure out. I'd never done this before. But I'm telling you, if you are willing to be coachable and teachable, and you are willing to apply everything that you learn, and some of you in my groups, and I respect you for that. Some of you want to be in my groups, right? I will be having a webinar tomorrow night. You know, I'm settled, got my office, I'm settled down now, and I could do my webinars and I can help you guys because I think that everybody can do this. I'm nobody special. I'm nobody special than you. We're all the same, right? We're all the same. But the only difference is that some people apply what they learn and some people don't. Some people understand that, you know, that they are in control of what they can earn and what they can do with themselves. And some people don't. They think that other people have to control them. But at the same time, you have to realize that this is your life, right? This is your life. And when you're ready to take that next step and when you're ready to do something great, the universe will support you. It will support you to the utmost, and you will be greater than ever before. Greater than ever before. So on this call today, guys, I hope this empowered you. I hope this inspired you. Like I said, I will be having a webinar tomorrow, so make sure you're on my email list because I'm going to be having a webinar, and I'm going to be sharing with you some principles that that you can use to help you build your business. If you have a business, if you don't have a business already, I do have some resources that can help you, but I'm here to help those who are struggling in their business. I'm here to help those who just don't know where to start. I'm here to help those who want to do more, who want to make more money, who never made a dime yet. Right? I mean, you can do it. And once you learn this stuff, if you can make your first $10 online, guys, you can make your first $100. If you can make your next $100, you can make $1,000. You know how much I had to get up, how much I had to pay to move into here? I had to come up with about $10,000 to move here. And I did it in less than 30 days, right? 30 days. No job, pure business, right? I live in a neighborhood where there's nothing but doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs. This is where I live. And it's beautiful because this is where I belong. This is where I belong. And moving out of New York, for those of you who know about New York, New York has good places and its bad places. I mean, I didn't live in a bad place, but right across the street, no lie, was the projects. I lived in a co-op. On one side, and as soon as I crossed the street, it was the projects. And so my kids at some point had to go to that school. And I only did that because I was listening to my so-called husband that told me, oh, they'll be fine, because they always went to schools outside of the neighborhoods until they graduated. Especially my youngest child, because she went to an early childhood school. And they all went to great schools outside of our neighborhoods, because I never wanted them to go to project schools. And the last 2 years of her schooling in elementary school, my husband was like, oh, I wanted to send her to private school. And if I would have known what I mean, not to say that, it just wasn't what I would have picked for her, right? But I'm thankful now. Great schools, Hunters Creek, 9 out of 10, 10, beautiful schools, beautiful area, beautiful people. And I'm just thankful and grateful. And it's just the beginning of a new life for me. It's the beginning of a new life, transformation, transcendence. And I can help you accomplish that as well. So I'm going to go back in the house because I am recording this for you all who want to listen to this on SoundCloud. I'm recording it on my computer. My computer's in the house. But hopefully this call inspired you guys and encouraged you to go after your dreams. Go after your dreams. Don't let nobody kill your dreams. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're too old, you're this, you're a woman, you're black, you're white, you're fat, you're whatever. Don't let anybody make you feel that way, because you deserve everything that you desire, okay? You deserve it, because life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you deserve, all right? So what is it that you think you deserve? What is it? That's what you have to ask yourself. What is it that you think you deserve? My daughter locked it. Oh, no, she didn't. What is it that you think you deserve? And when you think about that, right, when you think about what it is that you think you deserve, go after it. If you need help, you need mentors, you need coaches, which you probably will. You're going to need those things. You can't do this by yourself. I couldn't do this by myself. If it wasn't for my coaches and my mentors showing me the way, giving me that extra push, giving me that confidence that I needed, I wouldn't have been able to do this by myself, because I had no idea. I had no clue what online marketing was. I had no clue. But you can do this. You can absolutely do this if you really want it, if you truly believe you can have it, and if you truly believe you deserve it. So with that, my friends, I just want to say I thank you for coming on this call. I love you guys. I appreciate you all. I am having a webinar tonight. I'm back, back in effect, be back on social media, and just really helping those who want to move to the next level, because I can help you do it. I know how to make money online. I know how to do things that most people don't know how to do in a very short time, 3 years. I've learned a lot of skills because I've invested in myself over and over and over and over again these last 3 years. I've learned a lot. And I can help you, break through any barriers that you have. But it first starts with that belief in yourself. All right, my friends, have a great day. Thank you all. I love you guys. Thank you for coming on the Facebook Live, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.